What's good, and welcome back to Investing with Jack. So if you get any value out of this video, please smash that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications if you're new, and if you want to stay up to date with each and every stock we talk about on this channel, join the Discord. It's absolutely free for the first 1,000 members. All the stocks are categorized by ticker symbol and are updated with news each and every day, so go check it out if you'd like. So today we are talking about Atossa, ticker symbol ATOS. They have recently had some very bullish news that have come out for one of their therapies. We're going to go over that as well as their C-19 nasal spray, which looks very interesting moving forward. So quick little overview. Atossa Therapeutics is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company seeking to discover and develop innovative medicines in areas of significant unmet medical needs. Atossa's current focus is on breast cancer and COVID-19. I mean, I'm not supposed to say that, but we believe our innovative therapies and delivery methods can benefit C-19 patients and transform breast cancer treatment with the goal of preventing breast cancer from developing in the first place. So we're going to go over this recent catalyst that is looking very good for their breast cancer therapy. So Atossa Therapeutics announces receipt of FDA safe to proceed letter for treatment of an ovarian cancer patient with oral endoxifen under expanded access pathway. So endoxifen is the treatment that they will be using, the therapy. So we're going to quickly go over what it is. So endoxifen is the most active ingredient of the FDA approved drug tamoxifen. Tamoxifen has been used since its approval in 1977 for breast cancer survivors to prevent reoccurrence as well as the development of new cancer. So we're going to go over this news as well as this patient and what this is going to do for the drug moving forward. So the patient has recurrent ovarian cancer and recently underwent functional molecular genomic testing using 3D tumor organoid cultures grown in the laboratory from the patient's tumor. The organoid testing revealed that the combination of endoxifen and alpelisib preceded an exceptional tumor response. So they use their drug that has not even been FDA approved yet on this patient, and it is showing exceptional tumor response. Very good sign. So we are gratified to be able to help this patient and are anxious to follow her response to this drug combination. If the drug combination shows promise in this patient, Atossa will consider doing additional clinical studies in patients with ovarian cancer. Currently, the FDA has approved it for this one single patient. However, if this goes well, it will make it much easier for Atossa to get this drug FDA approved and also be able to test it on more patients after this one. So that's a very bullish sign and could fast track this drug towards FDA approval. So now we're going to talk about the nasal spray they have. It's called AT301. It's a C-19 nasal spray. It's Atossa's proprietary formula intended for nasal administration in patients immediately following diagnosis of C-19, but who have not yet exhibited symptoms severe enough to require hospitalization. So basically, they will be able to use this nasal spray at home. It will be the very first at-home C-19 treatment of its kind. As we all know, C-19 is not going anywhere. Yes, they have the vaccines, but there are new variants that are coming out, as well as all the people who aren't even going to take the vaccine. If they can take a nasal spray at home, I think that's going to be a much more what's the word that I could use for that? A much more, not even convenient, but safe in a way for all the people who don't want to get vaccinated. So it's intended for at-home use for proactively reducing symptoms of C-19 and to slow the infection rate so that a person's immune system can more effectively fight the virus. So we have five-star analyst Jason McCarthy, and he thinks Atossa's Therapeutics could yet have a role to play in fighting this C-19. McCarthy's latest endorsement follows the completion of the phase 1 study for AT301, Atossa's nasal spray drug candidate. The treatment targets recently diagnosed C-19 patients whose symptoms aren't severe enough to require hospitalization. The FDA has yet to approve any C-19 therapies that can be administered at home. So they had a double-blinded randomized study, and it consisted of 32 healthy adult participants and over 14 days, and they received 2 different dose levels. The AT301 was found to be the most safe and well tolerated. And based Based partially on the FDA input, the company is planning an additional preclinical study, which it hopes to kick off in the current quarter, following which Atossa will apply to move forward with a phase 2 trial. So things went very well in phase 1. We are starting to have analysts jump on this company, which is of course a great sign. So this is what McCarthy had to say. It is relatively unlikely that the subsequent mutations and novel strains of C-19 will modify this activation process, which is essential for the SARS-CoV-2 propagation. The 5-star analyst noted, as such, AT301 administration to patients with mild symptoms as well as prophylactic distribution to high-risk individuals with healthcare workers and teachers could play a role, along with continued vaccine distribution as a path out for the C-19 pandemic. So the average price target, according to TipRanks, is $5 with a high forecast of $5 and a low forecast of $5, which is a 68% increase. And on CNN Business, we have 2 analysts with a high price target of $7.50 and a median of $6.25 and a low of $5 and a low of $5, and that's increase of 110%. So with all this good news with the C-19 nasal spray and as well as the patient being treated already with the breast cancer drug, I am very bullish on this company and see a lot of upside potential and long-term growth potential. So if we look at the institutional ownership, we can see that CIV investments went from 2.1 million to 3.8 million. We can see that Jintra Coastal went from 2.2 million to 3.7 million, and we have Empire Asset Management at 3.8 million shares. So a good amount of institutional ownership is always a very bullish sign for a company. So it's currently sitting at 291. It had a nice run up on Friday to 313 due to that news, and it has pulled back a little bit to 291. So I think this is a very good entry point if we're going to try to average down, as we like to do on this channel. We're going to do 100 shares in between $2.50 and the current price, 100 shares in between $2 and $2.40, and 100 shares if it ever goes under $2. We may never see that, but as I always say, so important to be prepared for the volatility. All right, guys, I'm going to give it a 12-month forecast of $9. That's my price target within the next 12 months. It's a long-term play for me. Yes, you could swing trade it if you like, but for me, I really believe in this company, what they're doing, especially with this breast cancer treatment alone. Plus, they have this nasal spray, which I think will be extremely convenient. And with it being the first at-home therapy, that could be huge for this company. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, join the Discord, and I will see you in the next one. Much love, guys. Take care.